to fix your credit. I already know how to do that. I'm also a legal assistant for 25 years. I was basically in the class to see if I could get extra information. But the information that he was given was not anything that I already knew. It was for people that want to purchase a home. I already own my home. So on top of that, I wasn't getting that much information. And the fact that he started asking for the social security numbers and I knew the past background, I said, you know what? That's it. Clicked off and I never went back. So that's what I was saying in the comments about the social security numbers.
So
And let me tell y'all one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Rasheen, who is the son of Pauline Anderson,
Mm-hmm.
he was in the real estate class too. And the thing about that is the bishop.
come on, everybody. Let's make this make sense at the end of the day. You are on the platform of the person that Bishop Lamar is suing. You end up in his church a week prior. Hold on, folks. I mean, come on, let's be real about this. Let's be a little bit real. Like you end up at this man's church. You know, you start doing what you're doing. Now, let's not take away from the fact that yes, we all think that this man is not a real bishop. You know, we some of us think by speculation that he is a scammer. You know, we've heard that he's taken $90,000 from one lady, but here it is. We got this lady right here who pops up out of nowhere. Well, I can't say out of nowhere no more because when I saw, shout out to let me see a transcript, when I was watching the video and I saw the face because I didn't know who the woman was. You know, we popped up yesterday, but you know we were a little bit too late. But I didn't know who the female was, and I didn't get to see the face. It's not until this morning now what I'm looking at the video that let me see a transcript has had posted up, and I'm like, wait a minute, this face looks so familiar. It looks so familiar because I was actually watching that live with King Jives a couple weeks. That was about 2 weeks ago, and you know there she actually introduced herself and spoke about her experience with the bishop and the church, and you know she actually attended the real estate sessions and stuff like that, and she alleged that it was free until they started asking for social security numbers and stuff like that, and that's when she decided that she felt that it was a little bit shady and she wanted to leave. She left and she said she never looked back. But at the end of the day, it looks like you look back, sweetheart. You look back because you know here you are on Jive Show 2 weeks prior, and then 2 weeks after that, well, a week after, you know, it's alleged that King Jives and Larry Reed Live are being sued by Bishop Lamar. Here you go, you know, here you go now on this man's platform. So the optics kind of look bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it looks very bad. It looks horrible at the end of the day. Like let's be real about it. It just seems as though like this woman is really looking for clout.
Now,
Like for real.
Yes.
now, and you was over there with the you said you was over there with the bishop.
I wasn't over there with the bishop. I was online in the real estate class. But
Oh,
I will say the first time I met him in person and the first, last, and only time was at his wife's conference in December 2019. And when I met him in person, he was not nice to me.
oh,
He said my face was greasy. He said my face was greasy. Okay.
and his lips is greasy. Man,
And
suck it.
so
To your face?
yes, because I was watching the wife online because she has the Breakfast of Champions. And so she had a conference and I went to the conference and he was there. And my first impression of him, by my discernment, I felt like he was very controlling. But anyway, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I walked over to say, "Hi, Bishop. You know, us church people, we got to say hi to everybody." So I said,
God
"Hey,
bless you, man
Bishop,
of
how you
God. God
doing?
bless you.
How you
Yes.
doing? Ooh, your face is greasy." I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay." I walked away.
Sorry, folks. Sorry. So at the end of the day, it looks kind of strange, as I was saying. It looks kind of funny that here it is that you guys are on. You're on Jives' platform, right? You publicly state that you have an issue with this bishop. You felt as if he was a scam artist. He was this, he was that, and the third. But yet, still, here you go. You find yourself in the scenario or the situation or in the environment of the same person that you thought that was a scumbag or a scam artist or whatever. Now that in this token now, I can't really charge the fact that Bishop Whitehead was looking for any clout in this situation. Now, had he been doing his regular stuff like the DL Hughley situation, the Larry Reid situation, the press conference situation, then I could say, well, yeah, all right, he looking for clout. But in this situation, he was minding his business, and of course, an EDP, an emotionally distressed person, that's what I call it, comes up inside the church now to antagonize the man and then make her way towards his wife and child off of the heels off of an armed robbery a month ago. Now, I was saying in the first place that something was kind of strange about this. There's something very strange about this situation. Yeah, it's something very, very strange about the situation. Guys, if you're in the chat, please let me know if everything is going good. If you hear me in the chat, please press 1 so that way I know that you guys can actually hear me. So as I was saying, here it is now. We have this female, this individual. She pulls up at this man's church, right? He was on King Jive's show about 2 weeks ago. You stated that publicly that you had issues with this guy, that you had a personal vendetta with this guy. Practically, that's what you were saying. And that at the end of the day, here you come 2 weeks or a month after, and a week prior to, a week after the bishop files a lawsuit against Larry Reid and King Jive, the same show that she was on 2 weeks or about a month, or 2 weeks ago. Here you find yourself inside of this man's establishment or inside this man's place of worship to antagonize him and his parishioners, and then also potentially allegedly threaten his wife. And then this is off the heels off of an armed robbery. I knew there was something was up. Something was definitely up with this situation. I knew something wasn't right about this. And as I said, I wasn't aware of who the person was until I seen the face. And then here it is. Let me see a transcript. Stop sharing that. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't tell me that's not that same woman. This is the same woman that was on. This is the same woman that was on King Jive's show 2 weeks ago. The same woman that was on King Jive's show 2 weeks ago. And what's funny enough is when I seen, let me see a transcript actually playing the video, I said, wait a minute, this face looks so familiar. Because as I said, I was actually watching that live that morning. So there's no hiding from this. The facts remain that at the end of the day, this individual is in somehow, some way, allegedly, potentially, maybe connected to King Jives. I'm not saying that this was planned or anything, or Jives had anything to do with it, but it's just looking funny that 2 weeks ago, this lady introduced herself to King Jives and, told her story on his platform about what she experienced and that she'll never go back there again. And, based off of what she experienced,
You don't.
that's what it was. So at the end of the
You
day,
don't have.
folks, you guys use your discernment and you make what you want to make out of this situation. All I'm saying is, when I was on Let Me See Your Transcripts platform yesterday, as I said that day, yesterday, something's not right. Something is up. Something is just not adding up. And now that I put the face, I matched the face to the person, the victim. And it's so funny enough, she was arrested this morning. So, that's evidence to prove that, this person right here has some kind of ties or some kind of connection. Well, let me draw that back. I can't say that because that'll be accusing someone, and I don't want to be accusatory. So at the end of the day, as I was saying, guys, make sense out of this. She was on King Jive's show 2 weeks ago at the end of the day. That's all I'm going to say. And that's it. I'm going to end with that one. She was on King Jive's show 2 weeks ago. She has a personal vendetta. That's why she ended up in that church yesterday. I'm not saying because of Jives, she ended up in that church yesterday, but maybe she was acting on self. Who knows? But at the end of the day, the proof is right there, folks. It's right there. Like, I can't make this up. She was on King Jive's show 2 weeks ago, talking about this guy. So you guys make what you want to make of it. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's her. And her name is Tasha.
What about
All right, so you see the face right here. This face right here, right? On Let Me See a Transcripts on Let Me See a Transcripts YouTube channel. All right? That's the same. This is the same lady. All right, let me just stop sharing right here. I'll show you something quick fast. All right, so that's the same lady that Let Me See a Transcripts video. That's the same lady. If you guys go on King Jive's platform on his channel, and you go on his videos and go back to 2 weeks ago, I guarantee you can line up the same Tasha girl that's on that video is the same person that found themselves down at Bishop Lamar's church yesterday. All right, guys. So I got to get up out of here. It's been AJ's Live on the Respective Angle Mobile. Just want to drop that for you guys quick fast so that way you guys can understand and, decipher for yourself what you think about this situation. We got to be fair about everything that we do and how we approach things. And at the end of the day, regardless of how we may feel about Bishop Whitehead and the situation that happened a couple of weeks back, at the end of the day, we got to take into consideration what the facts are and not what the optics look like. And that's what I'm about to end the show on tonight, on this afternoon. Hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully I'll see you guys this Saturday live at 7 p.m. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell to let you know the next time we go live or drop content. This has been the Respective Angle Mobile on yet another day. Be blessed, don't stress, let go and let God. And as I always say, respect God, self, and everyone else. The world will be a better place.
It's time.
Oh, let me just address you quick fast. Coach Broski, you said the bishop and his wife knows the lady. She took his real estate class. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. She said on the on King Jive's Live that she felt as if that, she felt as if that she was being scammed and they asked for her social security number. And when it came to that, no one wants to give out their social security number to anyone that they don't know. And I agree with that. But nevertheless, she said publicly that she will never go back there. But yet still, she found herself back there. So as I said, guys, I just wanted to, address that comment right there. And as I said, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell to let you know the next time that we go live or drop content. Good day, guys.
It's the Respective Angle Show. It's a vibe, and we live. Starring AJ as a host for the culture. We cultivate, innovate. They gon' try to imitate. Don't forget to educate yourself. It could lead to some wealth. The Respective Angle Show. Tell a friend, let them know. Whoa, hey, come on, turn this shit up.
It's time for the Respective Angle Show with your hosts, AJ is Live and AJ.